Welcome back. Alright, so we're back in the wood shop today to route the control cavities for these neck through guitars. And by this point, we have rough cut the body shape, attached our custom template, and began to flush up the body shape to the template. Before we remove the template, though, we want to route out the pickup and control cavities, and you'll see why we did this in the next video. But basically, the flush cutting router bit we have has blades that are 1 inch long, and we couldn't flush it up to the entire depth of the body shape because of the thickness of the template. So here you can see Bob using a Forstner bit on the drill press to take out a little wood in the control cavities so that we can drop the flush cutting router bit in there and start to route out the cavities. Now these are custom guitars we're making here, and I've designed the pickup and control cavities to accommodate different pickup configurations. So the pickups and controls will be suspended in their respective body cavities via the pick guard that looks much like a standard Stratocaster pick guard. I had to modify the original shape a little bit though to accommodate for the Tune-o-matic bridge and shorter Gibson scale. My original plan is to go with dual humbucking pickups like you see in most Les Pauls, but say I wanted to switch to another configuration like 3 single coil pickups like a Strat, or a single coil humbucker, or a humbucker single coil humbucker, then I can do that just by making different pick guards and switching them out, and I won't have to go back and reroute the cavities. So I've designed these guitars not only for comfort but for versatility as well, and I figured if I'm going to spend all this time building them, then I want versatile guitars. Also, I chose different wood combinations for each guitar so that I can play around with different pickups for each to get different sounds. So one guitar has maple neck with an ash body, and the other has a South American mahogany neck and body. So what you see Bob doing here with the drill press is again using the Forstner bit to clear out some of the wood in the cavities before we use the router inside of them. And we've got the drill press set to drill to a specific depth here. The body is 1.5 inches thick, which is just a little thinner than a Strat to cut down on the weight. For the pickups and jack plate, we're going down to 3/4 of an inch. And the controls need a little extra clearance, so we're going down to 1 inch, I believe. But for the blade style pickup switch, which I'm going to use, we needed just a little extra, so where that will be, we went down to 1 inch and 1/8. So stick around here a sec and check out the us routing out the cavities. Okay, so now you can see Bob beginning to route out the cavities for the pickups. I think if I were to do it again, which I plan on doing in the future, I'll take some of the other people's tips that I've seen here on YouTube as well as in the books that I've researched, for learning how to build guitars, and use the Forstner bit to take out as much of the wood in the cavities as possible, and then go back in there with the router just to get everything nice and cleaned up. But this worked out just fine, and of course I trust Bob because he knows what he's doing. We just drilled out the 4 corners of the pickup cavities and a few other holes here and there. So anyways, I always love watching woodworking, so I'm going to shut up and just let you guys watch for a little while. Alright, so that concludes this episode. We'll be back in the next video to finish fleshing up the rest of the body shape. So, as always, thank you very much for watching. And please subscribe if you haven't already. And we'll see you next time. Peace.